Hi, this is Zoe. I'm from Good Goog, and today I'm talking about chaos management for bloggers and finding time to keep up a semi-regular blogging schedule when you've got a house and 2 kids and all the rest of it. You'll notice that chaos management is right here because I've got the baby here with me because she decided to catnap when I was brilliantly going to have my vlogging time. You'll notice that all the laundry behind me that I've not even touched. So for the house I have 3 main things that help me to have time. One is low standards. I like things to be clean. They don't necessarily have to be tidy. I don't really bother doing that much during the day because the toddler's only going to pull out more and more stuff, so I mostly do that sort of stuff right when she's going to bed. The other thing is that I make her help me do the cleaning. If she says she wants to play, I say, no, let's clean instead, let's tidy up. Which mostly she's okay with. She helps me do the dishes and hang out the washing. And yes, things do take a lot longer with her helping than not helping, but also I get to do it without her asking me to be doing something else. So that works out well for me too. Third and final thing, very important, is that the husband will manically clean if he's either nervous or angry. So either of those emotions can be fostered for a clean house. Benefit is either he'll work his nerves out by cleaning, or he'll be angry, he'll clean, and by the time he gets to the end of the cleaning, he'll forget why he was angry in the first place. Gold, really. So that's what I tend to do with the house. You'll notice that none of that was really me doing that much. It was all about facilitating other people, which is also an excellent strategy. As far as blogging goes, I can't blog in bulk. I have toddlers in preschool for 3 hours a day, Monday to Wednesday. Not enough time for me to go home, but enough time for me to take my computer and write if I wanted to write. But it's not really how I blog. I tend to blog on the spur of the moment, and I just can't really do it ahead of time. So I don't do that. I do vlog ahead of time. So you notice in vlogs, I'll be wearing exactly the same thing and sitting in exactly the same spot for about 5 vlogs. And that's because I do them all at once. I tiptoe off. I hide in some corner of the house. This time with Squishy, because she woke up from her little cat nap. And I do them all at once, and that way I always have something up my sleeve if I want to put something up on the blog, but I actually haven't written anything yet, then it's there and it's available. Other than that, I would say the other 2 things that help keep me sane in my blogging life and my real life is that you don't have to keep any set schedule with the blog. I try to have something up there on most days. I used to have a photo up as well most days, and I'd like to get back to that. But the fact that I can sometimes go a month without doing the daily photo, I don't worry about too much. Because, you know, it'll come back when the time eases up and you have a bit more, that regular blogging will come back. And the other thing is that sometimes to have a life to blog about, you have to stop worrying about blogging and, you know, just go and have fun and not be at home thinking, oh, I need to do this, but I can't because I've got to do A, B, and C. Just go and do everything that you need to do, and everything else in time will sort itself out. You know, sometimes I love going out with Riley and not taking a camera. Amazing as that is. I mean, I always have a camera because I have my phone, but sometimes I love not taking pictures of her and playing with her instead, you know. And I think a lot of times having that space from blogging gives me that much more to blog about and to talk about, and I think that it's a balance between being in both places, because I'm not one of those people who thinks that the blogging world isn't the real world. To me, the blogging world is the real world. But I need sometimes a break from the screen time of the blogging world and looking at things behind a screen. and it can rejuvenate you in a way that that blogging can't. And blogging can rejuvenate you in a way that the other aspects can't as well, I think. So those are my tips for trying to manage it all. Also, cook in the morning. Always cook dinner in the morning, because otherwise you'll be like me and you'll get to 4:35 and you'll go, oh, it's peanut butter pizza time. So that's it from me for today, and I will be back next week with more blogging tips, and I will probably be at somewhere else during the week wearing exactly the same thing but talking about something else completely different.